The second half, Deadpool, they sew his mouth shut.
Right, he doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, let lasers come out of his eyes, and he has like weird knives that fly out of his hands. And I remember saying, that's really going to anger some people. That's not Deadpool. And they basically said, well, you know, you can play him, or we can hire, you know, someone else to play him.
That's right. Ryan Reynolds knew that Deadpool would flop in X-Men Origins Wolverine, but he still did the role anyway. Why?
Let me explain.
Ryan Reynolds is one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood, but his career wasn't always this glamorous. In fact, when he first started out, it was hard boxing him into a certain category. He was doing everything from comedies to romantic comedies, action movies, horror films, and even superhero films. But one of his biggest opportunities was to star as Deadpool in the movie X-Men Origins Wolverine. It was a dream come true for Ryan, since Deadpool was one of his dream roles, so he jumped at the opportunity. However, it wasn't what he expected. Turns out the version of Deadpool Fox intended to showcase in this movie was nothing like the one in the comics.
I remember they said, I sort of got the script, and it was during the Hollywood writers' strike, so there was no writers, so it basically said Deadpool shows up, talks really fast, annoys everyone around him. So for the whole first half of that movie, I play Wade Wilson, and I'm just yada 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 the whole time, and I just had to make up all my dialogue because there was no one to write it, and I had fun. I love doing that stuff. So, but the second half, Deadpool, they sew his mouth shut.
Right, he doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, let lasers come out of his eyes, and he has like weird knives that fly out of his hands. And I remember saying, that's really going to anger some people. That's not Deadpool. And they basically said, well, you know, you can play him, or we can hire, you know, someone else to play him. I don't, you know, they pick your guy and he can play. So for me, it was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit blackmailed. I just said, you know, all right, let's do it, I guess, and let's see what happens.
Yes, Ryan knew this version of Deadpool wasn't what Marvel fans were hoping to see, but he still took on the role, because he knew it was a big opportunity and he'd regret turning it down. Turns out, Ryan was right.
It was just about to come out. Wolverine was just about to come out. I got a call from one of the executives of the studio. He said, where are you? And I said, I'm up in Canada. He's like, we need you to fly here right now. I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? It's like, we've tested the movie and people are very upset about the Deadpool, about everything we did to the Deadpool. And I was like, you did it! I told you! And so we shot this little tag that happens at the very end after the credits where Deadpool's severed head is on the ground, and I open my eyes and my mouth is now open and I go, shh. And it was just so dumb, but we did it anyway, I guess, to sort of make people think that there might be another Deadpool after that. Then it just rotted and died on the shelves of Fox forever. They never wanted to make a Deadpool movie after that, so.
Even though the movie flopped, Ryan kept begging Fox to do a solo Deadpool film, but they kept turning him down. Then, he did Green Lantern to show them that he could lead a big-budget film. Sadly, Green Lantern tanked and almost ended Ryan's career. He never will.
This footage was owned by Fox and sort of illegal so I know that one of us did it. Like, there's four of us. There's me, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Tim Miller, the director. One of us did it.
Okay, good. Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, I don't know who did it. Yeah,
we all sort of said at the beginning, someone should leak it. Someone should leak it. So the idea was planned, but I'm 70% sure it wasn't me.
Whoever did it did us all and Marvel a big favor.
That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.